We thought we had a really heavy lift getting through environmental review and permitting for about $5 billion. And now, with the various programs that NTIA is administering, that is tenfold, about $50 billion. We established 30 new categorical exclusions and then adopted 6 CADXs from the First Responder Network Authority. We worked right away with our partners for the NHPA reviews at the Advisory Council for Historic Preservation and for endangered species reviews at the Fish and Wildlife Service. And with the Section 106 reviews, we were able to get the ACHP to amend a program comment that they developed at the request of industry after the Recovery Act. We are a small agency and we did not get proportionate administrative funding to go from our small environmental staff to supporting deployments in every state and territory that would be capable of providing internet connections to every American. NTIA made the determination that we were going to be moving forward with a similar model for BEAD. And so now all of the states and territories are a joint lead agency. This means that they are building NEPA capacity, and then they are going to be preparing, supervising, or substantially reviewing the environmental reviews that are required for subgrant projects. NTIA has to approve what can be, what we anticipate as being maybe tens of thousands of NEPA decisions coming in. Using ESAPT, the states will be able to paperlessly complete these questionnaires, upload the documentation as they certify that a CADX should be applied to the project.
It's about right-sizing the review for the actual project that's going to occur, recognizing the national imperative that we have behind us for connectivity everywhere. We want our permitting process to be predictable, proportionate, and transparent. BEAD presents a tremendous opportunity. Wireless infrastructure is AI infrastructure. AI is built on data. What sends more data and consumes more data than your mobile device at the end of the network? So while it's important to be focusing on data centers and the connectivity to there and energy, completely acknowledge that. Let's not forget the end points too, which is the wireless infrastructure part. Most communities start from a place of wanting better connectivity. And so it's a question of how do we get the right rules and processes in place to get there? If the community is involved and part of the process for how the permitting process is going to go on the outset, it limits the overall friction that you get later on.
The biggest thing I would say about consultants is we're going to need you to get through this in 56 states and territories concurrently, but we really need you to know about all of these streamlining tools for broadband. If you are on the project proponent side and you're hiring a consultant, please ask them. Make sure that they know about all this work that we've been doing and all of these tools. And if you're a consultant, there is going to be a lot of work out there, but we need you to work fast and to work smart.
Let's start with a place of trying to get to yes for the service. The residents out there want connectivity. How do we get to yes? Let's make sure that we're doing this in a manner that is cost effective and doesn't drive up the overall cost of the entire connectivity program.